Daniel Prong, Unrivaled Investing, Stockmo, and other investing YouTubers. Which stocks are they buying right now? Watch this video till the end and find out. In case you find this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe and let's just get right into it. The first one is Google, ticker symbol GOOGL. Google fell about 20% from the recent heights and is going down along with the market. One share of Google is now trading at about $2,300. TipRank's analysts see about 46% upside potential over the next 12 months for Google stock. In this video analysis, Daniel Prong goes over recent Google earnings and analyzes its valuation. This sell-off, in his perspective, is simply a massive overreaction. Daniel thinks that Google is still growing fantastically and he is surprised by this amount of revenue growth. On a free cash flow basis, this company appears to be very appealing, and Daniel believes that it is the best company in the world, with tremendous tailwinds and a long runway for growth ahead of it for decades. As a result, Daniel claims that he will be increasing his position and dollar cost averaging over the long term. Daniel from Unrivaled Investing channel analyzes Google's Q1 earnings and explains everything what's going on with Google company. He's just really blown away by this business as they posted a solid results. However, the challenge remains that more than 80% of the business still depends on advertising, which is tied to the economy. So if we see an economic slowdown and if there are growing fears of a recession, Daniel believes that Google will continue to be under pressure. He claims that he owns Google stock and has bought it previously, but in terms of when to add more to his position, he needs more time to consider this right now. Colin from the Investor channel covers the most recent Google earnings and also analyzes this from a technical standpoint. Colin says that investors could buy this dip, but they need to be careful because the entire market is going down right now. According to Colin, Google is certainly more financially secure than most of other companies. A $70 billion buyback will help the stock as well, but investors have to factor overhead resistance levels. Looking from a valuation perspective, in Colin's opinion, investors are not paying a crazy price for Google across the board, from earnings to sales to price to cash flow, but investors should keep in mind that they're not going to have a really strong revenue or earnings growth for at least a year, and maybe even 2 years over Google right now. This business looks really good. There are very few companies, in fact almost zero companies in the world, that investors can invest and have that type of performance. Colin says that he likes Google and he would continue to add this on the dips and will likely do that, but he will allow the stock to take a little bit of time to consolidate more because there is upside resistance. Next one is Tesla, ticker symbol TSLA. Tesla has risen about 50% since March lows and is now going lower. Right now, one share of Tesla is trading at about $870. TipRank's analysts see about 13% upside potential over the next 12 months for Tesla stock. Stockmo covers Tesla in his video. In his opinion, Tesla has crushed earnings and now they have a big footprint in the EV industry. And for most people, if they're going to pick a pure EV, that is one they're going to choose. Mo sees it going up to roughly $1,250 by the end of this year. In this Brand for All the video, brands quickly review Tesla earning reports and run through their investment frameworks. For years, Tesla was a fragile business in Brian's opinion, but the progress that we've seen this company make over the last 2 or 3 years has been nothing short of incredible, and it's remarkable to them that this company is essentially debt-free, printing billions of dollars in free cash flow each year, and has a number of growth irons on the fire. According to Brian, if this company keeps executing like this, he's going to be a very happy shareholder for a very long term. Back to the Investor channel, Colin also runs through Tesla's earnings and analyzes the stock from technical perspective. In his opinion, financials are phenomenal and Tesla is doing an amazing job. This company has a tremendous product and a brand and a tremendous ability to raise prices, and it will be interesting to see what they do in the future. Colin recommends to continue to buy it when any weakness shows up in Tesla shares. These were our stock picks for the last 2 weeks. Hopefully it gives you an idea of the stocks that are getting the most attention at the moment, and if there's something that caught your attention, go and check the YouTubers mentioned for more detailed information. And see you in 2 weeks.